You may have heard Endeavor recently on the news because of their recent IPO, or maybe you heard that Elon Musk joined their board of directors, or you may know them as the company that owns the UFC. In this video, we are going to discuss what exactly is Endeavor. First off, they are a holding company, which means that they own assets of other companies that are called subsidiaries. The three main subsidiaries that they own are WME, IMG, and the UFC. To understand Endeavor better, we need to look at their history timeline. In 1898, William Morris Agency was formed in New York, eventually becoming the largest talent agency in the world. William Morris Agency represented top iconic stars that you may have heard of, such as Marilyn Monroe and Elvis Presley. In 1995, the current Endeavor CEO, Ari Emanuel, founded the Endeavor Talent Agency, a boutique agency focused on television. As an agent himself, Ari Emanuel represented many top celebrities such as Oprah Winfrey, Mark Wahlberg, and Dwayne Johnson. Before he became such a prominent agent, he actually started from the bottom in the mailroom and worked his way up from assistant to junior manager, etc., before starting his own firm. He started Endeavor on his 34th birthday and in 5 years grew to over 100 employees. Even though he already ran a successful talent agency, Ari Emanuel had bigger aspirations to create an entertainment empire. His goal was to eventually reach a point where 50% of his firm's revenue came from representation and 50% of his revenue would come from owning rights, events, and production. Lastly, I think it's cool to point out that the main character of the TV show Entourage, Ari Gold, was actually inspired by Ari Emanuel himself. Okay, now back to the timeline. So in 2009, William Morris Agency and Endeavor merged to form WME, which is the biggest talent agency merger in history. WME stands for William Morris Endeavor, but that is their former name, and now they are just known as Endeavor. In present time, WE clients such as Joaquin Phoenix have won a lot of Academy Awards. And in 2019, WME clients were actually involved in all of the top 10 domestic grossing films. Back to the timeline, in 2014, Endeavor acquired IMG, which was a powerhouse in sports and fashion. IMG was mostly known for representing and managing sports figures and fashion icons. They also stage and produce live events such as the New York Fashion Week. And they also have a sports training institution, IMG Academy, where they recently had 7 alumni drafted in the 2021 NFL Draft. Then in 2016, they acquired the UFC, the world's leading mixed martial arts promotion, which arguably is the best and most transformative business that they own. Globally, the UFC has over 625 million fans, and they reach a global audience of approximately 1 billion households through an increasing array of broadcast license. Fast forward to the present day, WME has acquired over 25 companies. A strategy they used to acquire companies was to first gain insights from the clients they represented in entertainment, fashion, or sports. This allowed them to spot trends earlier, and to give you guys an example of this, they acquired the UFC because they were able to represent some of the UFC fighters as their agent. And through representation, they saw the massive growth and worldwide fan base. They also acquired 160over90, a full-service branding and marketing agency, because of their belief of where the future is heading. They believe that traditional media marketing budgets, such as radio and television, will start to shift to experimental and digital platforms such as influencer marketing. Endeavor also owned other subsidiaries such as the PBR, Professional Bull Rider, and Miss Universe World Organization. To wrap things up, Endeavor is positioning themselves to be the largest entertainment company in the world, where they not only represent people that make content, they own content. And they not only represent people that put on sport, they own sport. As more and more people, especially the younger generation, start to value entertainment over material things, Endeavor is in a unique position to grow tremendously for the future.